Konnichiwa, y'all. This is your boy DT, Delta Tango, Daddy T. I go by many names, but I have one purpose, and that's to bring you the real information you can use while in Japan. Now, today we find ourselves in a kids' clothing store. My name's Daddy T, after all, right? So we're on the lookout for some clothes for my 2-month-old son and both of my daughters. I aim to show you, the viewer, how to go about buying kids' clothes in Japan. Now, before we start off, I'd like to say thanks again for coming, and to like and subscribe, as it takes a considerable amount of time to make these videos. I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's dive into it, shall we? First off, I'm an American from Philadelphia. In America, we buy clothes based on age. An example would be sizes such as newborn, or 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 2T, 4T, 6T, etc. Here in Japan, it's kind of different. They're measured by the centimeter. Now, if you don't have a tailor ruler available to measure your kid's exact height, it's okay, I'll show you another way. However, the rubric that I will show you is based on the average Japanese child, so just keep that in mind. Now, I'm actually in a Nishi Matsuya. Now, this is by far the place to go for Japanese children's clothes. Formula, diapers, and more. And I'll show you some of those products later on so that you can pick them out when you see them. But for now, just note the logo for the store. You can find them in malls and sometimes near AV supermarkets. Alright, so let's take a look at the first sign. Now, obviously you can read the words in English, but that's not the lesson here. Alright, what does it say in Japanese? Let's get into that. Now, let's start under the 80 centimeter column. Now, it suggests 80 centimeters for children around 12 months old, 90 centimeters for children around 24 months old, and 95 centimeters for children around 36 months old. Now, you're probably like, he's just guessing. Well, no, I'm not guessing. The kanji next to the months or the number is for around or about. That's lesson 1. Cool? Alright, let's move on. Oh snap, we ain't in babyland anymore. The sizes are getting bigger. I'm seeing 120. Well, I even saw 130 back there. Okay. We have another sign. Now, this sign is saying these clothes are for the average schoolgirl. Now, let's take a look at the rubric again, shall we? The biggest thing I want you to learn right now is the kanji next to the ages. The ages are in the second row. So the first row says 8 to 9 sai, or years old in Japanese. The kanji next to the 9 means sai. So the 130 centimeters is suggested for girls 8 to 9 years old. Next, 140 centimeters for girls 10 to 11, and 150 centimeters for kids 12 kara 13 or 12 years old to 13 years old, and 160 centimeters for girls over the age of 13. Now that you learned a new kanji, the kanji for sai, or years of age, congrats, you get a medal. Now, how old are you? If you know how to say your number in Japanese, then you just put sai at the end. I'm not going to say my age, but you get it. Alright, this is a good one. Ooh, now can you take what you just learned earlier and apply it to this sign? I'll give you a minute. Alright, time's up. It says 100 centimeters is suggested for boys 3 to 4 years of age. 110 centimeters suggested for boys 4 to 6 years of age. 120 centimeters for boys 6 to 7 years of age, and 130 centimeters for ages hachi kara 9 or 8 to 9 years old. Oh, look at all the cute bags. And if you didn't know this character by now, his name is Anpanman. He is a superhero big pastry that gives pieces of his head off to feed hungry children and flies around and defeats the evil Viking man. He's a big deal in Japan. He's on a lot of children's products and even on some of the medicine that I covered in another video prior to this one. And by the way, pan means bread in Japanese. We got some umbrellas here. Awesome. What else they got? Let's see. Rain jackets, washcloths. Aha, hashi. No, we don't call them chopsticks in Japan. We call them hashi here. Diapers. I actually covered this in another video on buying diapers. Check that one out if you got time. Super soft blankets. If you don't know how to read blanket in Japanese, here you go. We got a Japanese version of the diaper genie, very valuable. Nail clippers for babies. I personally recommend clipping their nails when they're sleeping, but that's just me. Oh, now these are actually shampoos for children, and this sign says rinse shampoo. The rest are body soaps and lotions. My daughters actually like the Princess shampoo. We've been using that for a minute. Now this Arau, or A-R-A-U, is baby laundry detergent. It's kind of like Dreft, I think it's called in the States. Oh, okay. Milton. Let's go over to Milton real quick. Now the Milton is a sanitizing system for baby bottles, their parts, breast pumps, and their parts as well. It's a container that you fill up with warm water, and you have to buy tablets separately. Now you put 1 tablet in for every 1 liter of water, and they actually have the liter markings on the container, so you don't have to guess. And it's suggested to leave the item submerged in the water for around an hour. Now these boxes right here are starter kits, and they come with some tablets already. And this is what the individual boxes look like. And there are actually 60 tablets in this box. This is children's dishwashing liquid for bottles, etc. before you put them in the Milton for sanitization. Oh, I'm about to go crazy on these socks. But before I do, let's review another sign. The first sign says 9 to 14 centimeters is suggested for children from ages 3 months up to 2 years of age. 15 to 20 centimeters for children 3 years to 7 years old. And 19 to 24 centimeters for children 6 to 13 years of age. Bam, there you go. Again, thanks for checking out my channel. We know you could have chose any channel. We want to give you a special thanks for choosing Daddy T Productions. Please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you in the next one. Peace.